Good afternoon, students. Today again we are starting the same topic, subject and predicate. This topic we have already done, but today I am revising it again so that you know what you have to do in subject and predicate. First of all, you need to understand that what is subject. Here, subject is the person who is doing the action. The person who is performing the action is subject, and predicate is what is the work done by the person. The work which is being done by the person is predicate. So this is about subject and predicate. Again repeating, subject is the person who's doing the action, like dog is running, so subject is dog, and predicate is what is dog doing, dog is running. So subject and predicate, these are two different things we need to understand today. Now come to the definition of subject and predicate. The person or the animal doing the action in a sentence is called the subject. So this is what I told you, the person or the animal. It can be a person or it can be an animal doing the action in a sentence. Whenever we get the sentence, in that particular sentence there must be a person or an animal. Just because only a person and animal can perform a action, non-living things can't perform a action just because they are non-living things. So here only two categories can come, that is person and animal. Doing the action in a sentence is called the subject. Okay, so now we know what is the subject. A person or animal who's doing the action is called subject. So while reading the sentence we should know that what is the subject. So while reading the sentence we can make out from the sentence itself that what is the subject and what is predicate. Subject is the person or the animal doing the action in a sentence is called the subject. Subject is a person or animal doing some action. So a subject usually comes at the beginning of a sentence. So this can also help us while marking the subject and predicate in a sentence, that in usually maximum sentences subject comes in the beginning of the sentence itself. Okay, so this can be little helpful for us while marking the subject in a sentence. Now the part of the sentence that explains or describes the subject or tells us what the subject does is called the predicate. Now first of all, what we learned, that subject is the person or animal performing the action, okay, or doing the action. Second is predicate, the part of the sentence that explains or describes the subject or tells us what the subject does. So whatever the animal or person is doing, whatever the action is being done by person or animal is called predicate. Okay, so now we know that subject is the person or animal who is doing the action. Second is the action which is being done by animal or person is predicate. The predicate contains the verb. So this is what every sentence has verb in it. With the help of the verb only we can complete the sentence. So in a sentence what all we have subject, predicate and a verb, that is helping verb. Again I am repeating, subject is the person or an animal that is performing the action, like Raju is walking. So Raju is a person, so that is subject. Is what? Is verb, and walking is predicate, that is the action which is done by Raju. So in this sentence Raju is subject, is verb, predicate is walking. So now we understand. Coming to the example, the dog ran after the cat. So here what we can understand, the dog is subject, Ran is helping verb. After the cat, what is the subject doing? What is the dog doing? It is running after the cat. So predicate is after the cat. Coming to the more examples. Father bought a new car. So father is a person. Bought is helping verb. A new car. What he bought? What is the action is done? A new car. He bought a new car. So predicate is a new car. Next example, father is painting the wall. So father is subject, is here verb. What is the father doing? Painting the wall. So this is predicate. Next example, the boys played in the rain. So boys played in the rain. The boys is subject. What helping verb is? Played. What they were doing? They were in the rain. So this is predicate. Next example, we ate sandwich for lunch. We means we are talking about some person here. So this is subject. Ate is helping verb. Sandwich for lunch is predicate. What they ate? Sandwich for lunch. So this is predicate. Now here comes the exercise. Identify the highlighted part by choosing the correct option. The sun was shining brightly. So here we are talking about what? We are talking about sun. Okay. So sun, what was sun doing? Sun was shining brightly. So here it is marked under sun. The underlined part is the sun. So sun is what? Subject, predicate or verb? It is subject. Okay. Coming to the next. The puppy chased its tail. So subject, verb, predicate or neither? Chased is what? It is helping verb. So this is verb here. And coming to the next example, exercise part. The dolphins swam with our boat. So the dolphins, but underline is under which word? Swam with our boat. So this is predicate. What they were doing? Dolphins were swimming with the boat, around the boat. So this is predicate. If I have underlined this, the dolphins, then this would have become the subject. Okay. Now coming to the next example. The brother wrote a letter. So here underline is under wrote. So wrote is helping verb. And the my brother is subject. And letter is what? It is object. So this is predicate. Coming to the next example. Next exercise question. The postman knocked at the door. So underline is under what? Postman. So postman is a person. So we know this is subject. Mohini opened the window. So Mohini here is what? Subject. Opened the window is what? Predicate. Okay. Now next one. The bird flew away. Subject is what? The bird, but here flew underlined. So this is what? Predicate. Flew away is predicate. Rocky played the drums. So Rocky is the name of a person. This is subject. Played the drum is what? Predicate. Then next, the bee flew over the flowers. So underlined word is what? The bee. Bee is what? Subject. So we have underlined whatever word is underlined in a sentence, we have to tick or we have to tell whether it is subject or predicate or a verb. So this is how we have done the exercise also. Again, I am giving you the gist of this. That's all in this chapter, subject and predicate, but I am repeating it again. The person or the animal doing the action in a sentence is called the subject. A person or animal who is doing the action is subject. And subject usually comes at the beginning of a sentence. Whenever a sentence starts, it will start with a subject. Okay, like with the name of a person, with the name of an animal, or a group words like we, These are group words, but they tell about what? They tell about some person or animal. Now predicate is what? Predicate describes or explains whatever is done by the subject, that is predicate. And predicate contains the verb. Without the verb, predicate does not exist. Verb is always the helping verb. So in these exercise we have done, here the dog is subject, after the cat is predicate, and ran is verb. Father here is subject, bought is verb, a new car is predicate. Father again subject is verb, painting the wall predicate. The boys subject, played verb, in the rain predicate. We ate, we subject, ate verb, sandwich for lunch predicate. So this is how we know that we can mark subject and predicate. This video is already uploaded on the YouTube channel, but today I am doing it again so that you can revise it again, and you should know where you have to mark subject and where you have to mark the predicate. Verb also you should know where you have to mark the verb. So exercises which can come related to this is like this also. You have to, like if I say mark subject in this sentence and mark verb in this sentence and mark predicate in this sentence, so exercise can come like this also, and exercise can come like this also, that some words are already underlined and you have to tell that this is subject or this is predicate or this is verb. So two types of exercises can come regarding this topic. Practice these two types of exercises. You will get these content on YouTube also and Snap Homework also. Download this. First of all, try to understand what is sentence, and then try to understand what is predicate. So students, you have to understand first of all the subject, and then predicate, and then verb. So here we are focusing more on subject and predicate, and then later on verb. So I think you have understood the exercise. This is easy exercise. Subject is the person or animal who is performing the action, and predicate is the action which is being done by, the activity which is done by the person or animal. So this is how we can understand that what is subject and what is predicate. Easy exercise it is, easy chapter it is. Try to understand and try to do it yourself. Copy this exercise again in your rough notebook, this exercise and also these examples which I have discussed, and try to do yourself by putting underline or circling like I have circled the words, so that you know what is subject and what is predicate. That's all for this chapter, this exercise. Thank you.